All right, Facebook. What is up? Let's see. It looks like we're live here. Yeah, there we go. We're good. All right. All right. Let's before I go too far here, let's get this shared out a couple of different ways. Make sure I can get this shared. Oop, I'm lagging. Remind me, just waiting for Facebook to catch up here. All right, there we go. Man, what's going on? All right. Hang on, just bear with me. I'm just getting this shared out in a couple of different places here. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Go to my news feed. There we go. That posted out there. Again, just getting this shared out. So just give me a minute here. Of course, good old Facebook being a little tricky on the phone today. So just hang tight. I'm gonna be good. Get this shared out a couple different places. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. I'm going to break down some misconceptions and talk about some cool things about owning a business. So first and foremost, you might be catching this on Facebook Live. You also might be catching this on YouTube, because probably going to repost this on YouTube. If you do catch us on YouTube, before we get going, hit that subscribe button down below. Click the ring the bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. So what I want to talk about specifically is, hey, what's going on, Don? How are you? I want to talk about some misconceptions and about owning a business, and also how you're just really shortchanging yourself when it comes to making money, when it comes to getting additional money in your wallet, additional money in your paycheck. So make sure you please watch this video all the way through. If you need to, get a pen, get some paper, get ready to take some notes, because I really want to give you some education on what it's going to actually take for you to become a business owner, have more deductions, more allowances, put more money back in your paycheck, all really without even selling anything. So I'm not even talking about pitching to your friends and family, posting stuff on Facebook. You guys see it all the time, people posting their business on Facebook. Not that that's a bad thing, but if you want to put more money in your pocket, you don't have to do that. There's other ways to bring more money in. And that's kind of what I want to educate you guys on today, is just give you that awareness that you guys can use to put more money back in your paycheck. So like I said, get ready to take some notes, and I'm going to talk to you guys about specifically some things called income shifting strategies. Okay, so write that down up here. And yes, my penmanship's pretty horrible. All right, income shifting strategies. So first thing I want to do is I want to talk about the differences between just an employee, which for you guys out there right now, anybody that's watching this, you guys are watching this on Facebook, catch this on YouTube or whatever, I want to talk about the differences right now between an employee and a business owner. Okay, so if you're out there and you work a job, you clock in every day, or you're on salary or whatever it is, if you work an actual job, okay, you trade your time for money, do me a favor, just drop a 1 in the comment box down below. I want to see how many people of you actually out there do work a job, because really this is for you. I'm doing this to educate you on things that you can do to bring more money into your household, more money to provide for your family. Like I said, all really without selling anything, just following some simple income shifting strategies, okay? So you have the employee, okay? You got the employee, also known as a job, J-O-B, on the left side. And then you have, over on the right side, you have a business owner, okay? You got a business owner. So employees on the left, business owners on the right. Now, on average, the average employee, and this could be you too, all right? So, all right, cool, man. I got some comments coming in. Appreciate that. Thank you. So, on average, the average employee, so the average person that goes and works a job, whether it be salary, whether it be hourly, whatever it is, pays about 28% to 33% a year in taxes, okay? 28% to 33% in taxes. The average business owner, okay, here's the first difference. The average business owner pays about 18% to 23% annually in taxes. Okay, so pretty simple, right? You guys can follow along with that. Employees pay about 28 to 33% in taxes. Business owners pay 18% to 23% in taxes. So really quick, and this is kind of like a simple yes or no question, or really just kind of pick and choose a side, right? What side would you rather be on? Would you rather pay more in taxes, or would you rather pay less in taxes? All right. So kind of common sense there, right? Most people would rather pay less in taxes than pay more in taxes. So how do you pay less in taxes? Well, obviously you become a business owner. And it's literally that simple. When you become a business owner, you're going to be able to have certain allowances that you can claim, certain things on your taxes that you can claim. And when I kind of unveil this, opportunity that I'm talking about here, and your option to become a business owner, you'll realize all the different things that you can claim there. Okay. So that's the biggest difference. And like I said, what side would you rather be on? Most people would rather pay less in taxes than pay more in taxes. If you say, no, I want to pay more in taxes, then I don't know what you're doing. You're not right up here. I'll just leave it at that. So anyway, now let's talk about a common misconception between being a business owner. And this is where a lot of people kind of go wrong, is as soon as, especially these days on Facebook or social media, a lot of people think being a business owner is, I have to get out there, I have to post my business on Facebook, I have to spam my friends and family, I have to do all that stuff. That's very much a misconception. Okay, you definitely don't have to do that. That is a big misconception. Another big misconception is that if I were to become a business owner, I have to go get an LLC, or I have to go get an S Corp, or I have to, go sign up for one of those things, some type of LLC or S Corp, or, go get an EIN, which is an employee identification number. You don't have to do that. Okay. You don't have to do that. And again, like I said, that's definitely a misconception of being a business owner, that you have to go get those things. And those things can get a little technical. If you don't know how to fill those things out properly, then you might have to go to something called LegalZoom. If you go to LegalZoom, you might be spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars to have them represent you with your small business. Again, you don't have to do that. So as an example, if you were to sign up for a business opportunity called myEcon, you literally get started for $50, and then you pay that $50 and you are now a business owner, because myEcon is a home-based business. Once you actually sign up for a home-based business opportunity, you, my friend, are now a business owner. So you just checked the right side of the box simply and easily. And I also want you to think about this too. When you become a business owner, think about, you just did that. You just bought a business in a box for $50. And we're going to get into the actual income shifting strategies to go and put more money in your pocket. But you can become a business owner literally for $50 and now have all the tax advantages that traditional business owners have. But the difference here is you don't have to have all the supplies, overhead, employees, pay crazy insurance. And I know I've had the S Corps, I still have an S Corp, and I've paid insurance out of pocket. And you don't want to put yourself in that situation, because it's just a lot of money. All right. And you don't have to go, and you don't have to lease a storefront. You don't have to buy inventory on your product. You don't have to train employees. All the things that normal business owners have to do, you don't have to do that. Literally $50, you become an actual business owner. Okay. So again, a lot of common misconceptions that have to do with, there's a big, a lot of worrying. People worry, especially got a lot of you guys here on social media. You worry like, is this a pyramid scheme? And why? Again, another common misconception, pyramid scheme. I guarantee you that you most likely, if you've heard the word pyramid scheme and think, that's probably one of those pyramid schemes. You see people posting on social media, sharing their business on social media. It's probably one of them pyramid schemes. I guarantee you don't even know what a pyramid scheme is. It's because that catchphrase came up years and years and years ago, probably by your parents or a friend of a relative of a sister's, neighbor's, uncle's dog who got started in a business and said it was a pyramid scheme. And now you have that stuck in your head. But myEcon's a legitimate business, been around for 15 years, has millions in cash flow, pays out millions and millions and millions of dollars to their distributors. every single year. So anyway, so that being said, let's talk about some other things. Let's talk about some actual income shifting strategies. All right. So let's talk about your W-4. This is how you're actually going to start putting more money back in your paycheck, because one of the things that I was talking about in the beginning of the video is being able to put more money back into your household, more money into your wallet, all without really selling anything. And this is really how you do it. Okay. So most of you guys, like I said, if you guys are working a job and you are a traditional employee, you are a traditional, you clock in your salary, whatever it is, doesn't matter if you're a truck driver, you work in a warehouse, you work in McDonald's, you work in a supermarket, wherever. If you're an employee, at one point you have filled out one of these. This is a W-4. Okay, this is a W-4. And this is where most people get it wrong. Okay. Chances are when you start a job and you're sitting in the HR office, or you're sitting with some type of benefits specialist or whatever it is, and you get your W-4, everybody fills out the first form. Give me your name, give me your address, are you single, are you married, and then your total number of allowances. Most people will say, okay, well, let's see, who do I want to claim? I got 2 kids and whatever, so I'm just going to put a 2. I'm going to put a 2. I'm going to claim 2. Well, that's where, when we go back to, you're paying on average about 28 to 33% in taxes. That's where that's going, because you're doing it wrong. You're not filling this out the way that you should be. Okay. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is, so again, we'll just put this up here so everybody can see it. The average person claims about 2 allowances. Okay. Claim about 2 allowances. All right. So what a lot of people don't realize is there's this second page, which has a lot of crazy info on it, which nobody reads. And then they have this third page. This is where you start putting all your allowances in. Okay, you got this third page. And then you got this fourth page to put all these different allowances in. And now you're thinking, well, that sounds really technical. I don't know how to do that. It's a lot of fancy words I don't know. Well, guess what? myEcon will teach you in literally a 20-minute video how to properly fill this out. 20-minute video, how to properly fill this out. And yes, you do have 20 minutes. In your span of a work week, you have 20 minutes to watch a video. Trust me, don't tell me you don't have time. There's 10,000 minutes in a week. If you say you don't have 20 out of 10,000 minutes, you're lying to yourself. Not me, to yourself, okay? So now you can go through, you can properly fill this out. And let's say you can put, anywhere between 7 to 10 allowances now that you are a business owner, and you can start claiming specific things. Again, when you go through the strategies that are inside of myEcon as a business owner, you can claim there's literally hundreds of allowances, and you can go through and you can start filling out that sheet properly. So let's say on average, and this is a hypothetical here, but there's also proof backing this up from the members that are in our team, is if you're getting now about 7 to 10 allowances because you've properly filled out that form, you could be saving on average, in addition, about $300 to $800 per week. All right, $300 to $800, not per week, sorry, per month, okay, per month, by properly filling out your W-4. And that's how the income shifting strategies work. We teach you in a very short amount of time how to properly get more money back in your paycheck. So think about this. Without asking your boss for a raise, without putting in any extra time at work, without working overtime, without pitching your friends and family, without doing all of those traditional home-based business things, you can give yourself a $300 to $800 raise per month. All right. So now let's turn around and do some quick math. Let's just say that you did that. You properly filled out the W-4. You get more money back in your paycheck, and you're getting on average, let's just say $600 per month. And then, we'll times that by 12 months, easy math. That's an extra $7,200 per year, an extra $7,200 per year. So if you're watching this, I want you to think about this. Could you use in your wallet, in your actual bank account, and we're not talking tax money, we're talking an extra $7,200 per year. Could you use that extra money? You can do that by becoming a business owner with myEcon for 50 bucks, or it's actually a little less than 50 bucks, $49.95. You can shift your income. You watch a 20-minute video and you can start bringing in more money instantly without pitching your friends, without pitching your family, without posting on social media, without doing any of those things. All right. So that's a great way to get some extra money. So here's another thing that you need to realize too when it comes to taxes. So let's say that you become a business owner. Let's say on average that you make, hopefully everybody can see this. Let's say on average that you make about $50,000 a year, right? $50,000 a year. Now, if you're going to get taxed on that, if you are a regular employee, okay, like I said in the beginning, you're a regular employee, you go, you clock in, you clock out, or your salary or whatever, you're going to get taxed on that $50,000. Okay. Now, if you are a business owner and you are claiming as a business owner does, and you have your business expenses because you're now a business owner, you don't need a fancy LLC, you don't need an S Corp, you don't need an EIN, you can just be you, so if you're a Matt, Joe, Billy, Bob, Sue, Barbara, whoever, you are now a business owner. If you become part of myEcon literally for $49.95, okay, you're now a business owner. Now you can start claiming specific expenses. So the car that you drive, the phone that you use, the video this live video right now that you're watching right now can be a business expense. So if you are using your cell phone, if you're watching this on a laptop, an iPad, or whatever, it doesn't matter, a desktop computer, that can be a business expense for you, okay? So let's say that you can write off, you go through and you write off $20,000 of business expenses for the year. Now on your income, when you actually go to do your taxes, and hopefully you have a good tax guy, okay? When you go to do your taxes, you're only paying taxes on $30,000, not $50,000. Does that make sense? Okay. That's why understanding income shifting is important. That's why it's also it's important to understand like what you can the control that you actually have over your taxes. You have a lot more control than you think. And this is where people shortchange themselves and don't give themselves enough credit, but you have a lot more control over that. So you can be getting taxed on a lot less dollars, and you can also be getting taxed at a lot lesser rate if you are a business owner. And that's why it's important for people to understand why a home-based business is really, really, really important, okay? So by doing this, that's without doing anything, okay? That's what this, also keep in mind too, like this is without pitching friends and family. This is without actually getting out there and building a business. This is just by becoming an income shifting member, okay? So really, really easy to do. Really, really easy to do. All right. Now, let's flip it around a little bit. Now let's show you guys how you can start generating business income, which is again going to offset this, because not only you have your regular job income, you have your allowances, your business expenses that you're claiming. Now let's talk about how to generate business income. And again, when you watch this video all the way through, I'm going to share with you some special tips that you probably don't know, you're probably not aware about. So that's why it's important to watch this whole video, because I'm going to give you some things that you're probably going to go, man, why didn't I think about that? Dropping my cap, excuse me. All right. So how do you start generating business income? Well, guess what's going to happen? First off, you get you right up here, right? This is you. You are now a business owner. We're going to put BO, business owner. That's you. So generally what happens if you were to bring home an extra $600 a month, all you did is watch the video, you filled out your income, filled out your W-4 properly, okay? 20-minute video, that time, think of the time invested. I watch a 20-minute video, I can bring home an extra $600 per month. And also too, when you properly fill this form out, like, so as an example, I'm filling this video out today on a Monday. If I were to bring this to my HR rep tomorrow, if you're working a job and you were to bring this form to your HR rep tomorrow, on your very next paycheck, that income shifting raise would show, okay, on your very next paycheck. So think traditionally, what's going to happen if you watch a 20-minute video, you become a business owner with myEcon, watch a 20-minute video, okay, 20 minutes, and you get an extra $600 per month, what's the first thing that you're going to do? It's like going out to eat at a really awesome restaurant. What's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to reach out to your friend, and you're going to reach out to your friend Matt and go, oh my goodness, Matt, you'll never believe it. It actually worked. It actually worked. I watched a 20-minute video. I did this thing called myEcon. I wasn't sure about it. And my very next paycheck, I got an increase. I just got a raise without asking my boss. Okay. So what are you going to do? You're going to tell Matt, and Matt's going to go, man, I need more money in my life. I want to do that too. So you bring in Matt. All right. Matt comes on board. Naturally, this is naturally going to happen. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go and do this, but trust me, once you go through the power and you see the power of income shifting and you put more money back in your paycheck, you're going to want to tell people. It's just the natural flow of life. When something cool happens to you, because this is how we as people operate, when something cool happens to you, you want to share that with other people. It's just natural. Okay. So it's easy to go out there and tell a few people. I'm going to tell Matt. I'm going to tell Bob. I'm going to tell my wife. I'm going to tell my sister. I'm going to tell my cousin. We're going to tell Al over here too. You tell them, and they're like, man, you know what? I'm a little hurting for cash. I'm a little hurting for money. I could use more money in my life. Think about this. Just think about this for 1 second. Answer this honestly. Do you know anybody around you, friends, family, whoever, do you know anybody that could use a little more money? And if you say no, you're lying, okay? We all know people that could use some more money. We all know people that could, learn from income shifting, that could put more money back in their paycheck. So it's easy to do that. Now, here's where it starts to get exciting. This is how you're starting to generate business income. Every person that you tell about myEcon personally, everyone that you personally tell about myEcon as you're starting to generate some business income, each of these people is worth $50. Every time you personally bring somebody into myEcon, you get a $50 bonus, and it gets paid the very next Friday. Okay. So just like a job, you get paid every single Friday. So this week, if I bring on 5 people into myEcon, okay, 5 people at $50, next Friday, I'm going to get a $250 paycheck. That's just with one of the income streams. Now, the cool part, and here's where it starts to get really, really cool, is, and also I'm going to talk to you guys about another way of generating business income without kind of doing the natural telling your friends and family things. There's other ways to do it that if you're part of our 2020 vision team, we have an app, we have a training system, and it shows you all of these different ways. So if you decide to do the income shifting, but you're saying, hey, yeah, I know my friends and family need to know about this. They really, honestly, they really need to know about this because it's literally a no-brainer. It's really a no-brainer. Okay. But I'm going to tell you guys about some other strategies. But here, if you tell Matt, and then Matt turns around and tells Sue, okay, Sue turns around and tells her friend Fred, okay, every time, these are going to be called referral bonuses. And this goes down to infinity, Every time there's a first sponsorship involved, that's what's called a pass-up sale. So you sponsor Matt, Matt sponsors Sue, Sue naturally is going to get passed up to you. Sue sponsors Fred, Fred gets passed up to you. All right, now Matt, Sue, and Fred can all go sponsor after those first person, and every one of those is going to be a $50 commission for them. But let's focus on you for a second, okay? Every single time you get a pass-up sale, okay, every time you get a pass-up sale, that's $40. So naturally what happens is you shift your income, you put more money back in your paycheck, you run out there, you tell a few folks, you get excited, you're naturally going to bring people on board. So you bring 3 people on board, okay? That's direct commissions for you. They go out, they get excited, you're going to start getting pass-up sales too. Every time you get a pass-up sale, it's $40 in your pocket. So simply by helping people shift their income, you're going to get $50 and $40 commissions all day long. Now you're starting to generate business income, okay? As your team starts to grow and as your team starts to grow in size, you rank up. The higher you rank up, the more commissions you can make because you start getting what's called residual income. Your residual income kicks in after your first 30 days, okay? And then you can earn anywhere between $2.50 up to $8 per active member. So again, I'm using a lot of numbers here. I'm using a lot of spreadsheets, but or a lot of stuff on the board here. I want you guys to see this. As this thing starts to kind of spider web out and everyone's telling everybody about income shifting, okay? Let's say, depending on whatever level you're at, you can get up to $5 per active member. Now it goes between $2.50 and $8 per active member. But let's just say that you got, this starts to spider web out. You can get, in addition to your $50 bonuses, in addition to your $40 bonuses, you can be getting $5 per active member on your team each month, in addition to those other bonuses. That's how you start generating business income. Now, here's something really cool that I'm going to blow you away with. Here's something that you're probably not thinking about. Okay. And this is all about being a business owner and generating business income. Okay. So you have your regular job over here that's paying you 40, 50, 60 hours a week, whatever you're working. You shift your income, you're putting more money back in your paycheck. Now you are a business owner. You're allowed to now start claiming business expenses. So you're going to save on your taxes. You're going to make more money per month, and you can start generating business income. Well, guess what? Like we said in the beginning, business owners get taxed less than regular employees. However, here's a cool thing, and a lot of you guys don't know this. Let's say that you have children, and your children are 6 years or older, okay? You can actually pay your child through your business, okay, up to $12,000 per year, 100% tax-free, okay? 100% tax-free. Did you know that? I guarantee you probably didn't know that. You can go Google it, go look it up. It's right on the IRS. You can pay as long as your child is 6 years or older. So think about this. As you were starting to generate your business income, you can take that money and actually pay your child, okay? So if your child is, taking out the trash, doing dishes, doing chores around the house, because you're now a business owner and you own a home-based business, you can actually now pay your kids up to $12,000 each. So in other words, if you have, as an example, 2 kids, you can pay up to $24,000 a year in earnings to your children, 100% tax-free. That is now tax-free income that you are giving to your kids, okay? So they can roll that into whatever else. So if you're smart here, and I know you guys are smart because you're watching this video, think about that as an option for you. If you got, for those of you guys that are parents out there, think about the fact that you as a business owner can pay your children to do some work around the house, whatever, but that is tax-free income, no taxes. So I hope you guys are understanding a lot of the benefits to this video and seeing all the benefits that you have by becoming a business owner. It just makes sense. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the entire world, talks about just the value. Robert Kiyosaki, all the great names that you guys know, the Jim Rohns, Robert Kiyosaki's, and Tony Robbins, all of these guys will tell you that you need to be in business for yourself. But the beauty is you're not in business by yourself. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You have a team, you have a community, okay, when you're part of our 2020 team. So another thing I want you guys to think about too is, as a business owner, you got to keep track of all your expenses. You got to keep track of all your receipts, because those are your business expenses. Those are your allowances on your taxes and everything else. So I want you guys to think about this. Here's another benefit to being a business owner, specifically with myEcon. They have an app that you guys can download, right? You guys have an app on your phone, right? There's an app for that. Well, guess what? There's an app called the Cash Flow Manager, okay? Cash Flow Manager. As being part of myEcon, this is one of the tools that you guys can use as a business owner, and you guys can go and start managing and keeping track of all your expenses. Okay, so as an example, you guys go out to Starbucks and you go have a meeting, or you go to Starbucks and you meet a friend there. And while you're there, you're meeting with your friend and you just happen to say, hey, you know what? I did this thing called income shifting. Guess what? You brought up myEcon. That meeting at Starbucks or that encounter at Starbucks, that hanging out with your friend at Starbucks is now a business expense. So if you bought coffee, you bought some food, you bought lunch, you got a salad, a sandwich, whatever, that is now a business expense and that is now a tax write-off. You can literally take out your phone, snap a picture of your receipt, because guess what? If you're at Starbucks, you're on your phone anyway. Let's just call it what it is. If you're at a restaurant, you're probably on your phone. If you're sitting with your family at dinner, you're probably on your phone. We're on our phones all the time. So now you have an app. Anytime you have a business expense, whether it be a receipt for your gas, you go out and you purchase something, maybe you get new clothing because you're going to do a presentation. So if I were to, here's another example. If I were to, I'm recording a business video right now. So if I went out to the mall down the street and I went out and I bought a cool shirt and I came and I shot a video and I was wearing that shirt is now a business expense. I can literally take a picture. I can grab my mobile app. I can take a picture of that receipt. I can upload it. And then the cool part is with the cash flow manager, you now download at the end of the year. Okay, at the end of the year, you have all your receipts. You gather up all your receipts, all your business expenses. You're recording this throughout the year because trust me, you're on your phone. You're probably watching this video on your phone right now. Okay. You're on your phone. You got the mobile app. You're snapping pictures. You're keeping track of all your information. At the end of the year, you just take everything that's in your cash flow manager and you download it to a CSV file and you just zip that off to your tax accountant or your tax guy, tax gal, whoever it is. And then you do that and your taxes are done. They have all the information they need because you've been recording it all year long right from an app on your phone. You guys see how easy it is to be a business owner? You see why it just makes sense to be a business owner versus a traditional employee. You're going to save on your taxes. You're going to income shift. You're going to put more money back in your paycheck instantly without selling anything, without posting on Facebook, without pitching your friends and family, without recording videos, without doing any of this. You could instantly be in positive profit from day one, from day number one. As a business owner with myEcon, you can be in positive profit from day one. That's why it makes sense. That alone is why it makes sense. So, and I know a lot of people might think, well, it's $50 to get started. The average person can save, if you properly fill this out, if you properly fill the sheet out, okay, the average person can save between $300 and $800 a month. So you spend $50, 50, you spend $50, and then instantly you could be profiting by hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars per year for a $50 investment. This is, again, just a common misconception. People think that, the pyramid scheme, I have to post, I have to share with my friends and family, whatever. No, you can be a positive profit right from day one, simply by becoming a business owner with myEcon. Then, if you need to go back and you need to watch this video again and learn about all the different tax savings and allowances and everything else, the cash flow manager generating business income. So, oh, my bad. Generating business income, the one thing, I don't need to draw it on there. The one thing that I didn't talk about. So a lot of people get stage fright. They get nervous when it comes to sharing this with friends and family, because that's what traditional home-based businesses will tell you. You got to run out, you go grab your pen and paper, grab your notebook, make a list of all your friends and family, tell everybody you know. Like, those things work. And that's traditionally how most home-based businesses work. And that's how most home-based businesses grow, is by sharing with your friends and family, okay? But you can do it another way. So you're probably saying, okay, well, how do I do that? Well, when you have, and I'll even show you guys, okay? When you have our team's exclusive training app, and this is it right here. This is our team's exclusive training app, okay? So it says get started. We teach you about mindset, myEcon training, traffic, all that good stuff. Plain and simple, we're going to show you in this app, we're going to show you how to go generate traffic, this little thing right here called traffic. We're going to show you guys how to generate business traffic for your business, because as a business owner with myEcon, you get a business website. As part of being a business owner with myEcon, you're going to get a business website, okay? We're going to teach you in that app how to go drive website traffic to your website. So if you don't want to share, even though you're super excited, you just saved $500 a month, you're putting an extra $500 a month back in your pocket, generating, more income, helping your kids, buying groceries, paying off credit cards, doing all that cool stuff. And you're super excited. And let's just say you don't want to tell anybody because you're weird. That's okay. Maybe you are that way. And you want to be behind the scenes. You want to hide behind the curtain. You don't want to share this with anyone. You just want to drive traffic. We can teach you how to do that. We can teach you guys how to go drive traffic right to your business website and start generating business income that way by other ways. Okay, so there's multiple ways to grow and build your business. So again, if you have the fear that, oh, I'm not going to know what I'm doing, I'm not going to know how to do this, our app will teach you and show you step by step how to do all that stuff. So whatever your excuse is, just rule it out. Okay, your excuse is invalid. If you're going to tell me you don't have time, you're lying. If you're going to tell me that, you don't have the money, don't you want more money? I mean, that's the whole point of all this, is to get more money. If you work a job, we're going to teach you how to get more money, period. It's simple. Okay. So that is it, my friends. I hope you guys got some major value out of this video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys took some notes. If you need to, go back, watch this video again. If you did get value out of this, please do me a favor, whether you're here on YouTube, here on Facebook, whatever, do me a favor, drop a hashtag value down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Plain and simple, if you guys are ready to get started, obviously if you're watching this on YouTube, down below this video is going to be a link you guys can use to get started. If you are watching this on Facebook, click my profile up above, reach out to me, send me a private message. If you're ready to get started, if you have any other questions, please reach out, ask me, let me know. And I will be happy to personally work with you and help get you started in myEcon and help you become an actual business owner so you can start saving on all that stuff that we talked about. You can put more money back in your paycheck. I'm here to help you. Happy to help you get started. So again, like I said, hope you guys got some massive value out of this, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.